We'll show you a picture of this cute little baby.
Oh, cherub here.
Here it is. Oh, what a cute little baby. Boo, 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 boo. Here we go, baby.
Looks like a cigarette burn.
Keep scrolling through.
That's too
Here
large.
come a baby. Here's a little baby's born right there. There's day 0. Here's day 1. And here comes the fertilization. Look at the little fertilization.
The Majority Report with some Cedar channel reacted to Michael Knowles, and they said some things that, to be honest, guys, it did something to my soul. It truly disturbed me. I honestly didn't know how to feel after I watched it. Before I react to it, I just want to give you guys some background info, all right? Here's what happened. A friend of mine sent me this video, and I know he knew what my reaction would be. Plus, he knew that I would be doing a reaction to it. Why? Because he knows my views. I can only assume this channel and this some Cedar guy and his entire teams are leftist, though my definition of a conservative might differ from most, since I'm a Christian and I don't compromise my religious values. Anyways, story goes, this channel reacted to a video Michael Knowles did about 4 days ago, where Michael Knowles, a Catholic like me, congratulated the Southern Baptists, 14 million of them, for voting to condemn IVF. For those that don't know, IVF is a medical procedure whereby an egg is fertilized by a sperm in a test tube or elsewhere outside of the tube. It was what this some Cedar guy said afterwards that disturbed me deeply. Check this out.
I found this interesting. There was a big story last week. The Southern Baptist Convention. I think 14 million.
So it's the Slavery Baptist Convention?
I'm sorry. 14 million Protestant Baptists voted. Well, the convention voted, and it applies to the 14 billion. I mean, Michael Knowles is so excited about this. He'll explain it to you. But it is a real threat to the existence of IVF. But I will say this. It is completely consistent with the perspective of these forced pregnancy advocates, that they would support the banning of IVF. Stick around for the end of this video, because I'm going to show you, and this is not something you rarely see, for whatever
This guy is pissed. He is pissed off.
reason. Like, this is something you rarely see. But I'm going to show you exactly what he considers a person in this. And it is going to blow your mind.
By the way, I'm a Catholic, so I'm completely and utterly against abortion and IVF. Completely. This guy is basically upset that Michael Knowles and the Southern Baptists consider the embryo a person. The embryo, guys, which is a compulsory stage for human development in order for the fetus to remain alive and be born. He's upset that Christians would bestow the title person over the embryo. That's what he's upset about. These people are crazy.
One last religion story, because this is actually big news. The Southern Baptists yesterday took a vote to condemn IVF. I want to channel my inner Donald Trump when he was talking to Kanye West. I want to say, thank you, Southern Baptists. Very cool, extremely based. This is great stuff. Shows a great deal of perspicacity and ready bioethical insight. Politico reports the Southern Baptist Convention, this is the nation's largest and most politically powerful Protestant denomination, voted to oppose in vitro fertilization. Why? The resolution was passed by 11,000 almost so-called messengers to the SBC. They write that IVF, quote, most often participates in the destruction of embryonic human life. They've called on Southern Baptists to adopt and, quote, only utilize reproductive technologies that affirm the unconditional value and right to life of every human being. The resolution is non-binding. Look, we're talking about Protestantism, a religious movement that is founded on being non-binding. So, still, it's pretty binding for being non-binding.
It is.
It impels nearly 13 million Southern Baptists across 45,000 churches to condemn IVF. Really good, because the problem with IVF is, as they mentioned, in practice, it almost always results in...
Listen to this bit, guys. Listen to this bit. All right? In practice, it almost results to... Listen to what he's
the killing or perpetual freezing and eventual killing of a lot of babies. In fact, more babies even than...
Pause it for a second.
This part coming up is what disturbed me. But first, I want you to remember the reason why we Christians are opposed to in vitro fertilization. We are opposed to IVF because the process, in practice, like Michael Knowles said, creates more embryos that can be implanted, and that leads to what? The destruction of hundreds of thousands of frozen embryos, which the church considers human life. But guess who doesn't consider those embryos human life? Exactly. Now here's this Some See This guy from the Majority Report channel reaction that disturbed me deeply. Watch this.
He's referred to these as babies. As babies.
Because they are babies.
Put up the chart. I'm going to go to this many times.
That's
I'm
cute.
going to show you a picture of this cute little baby.
Oh, cherub here.
Here it is. Oh, what a cute little baby. Boo, 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 boo. Here we go, baby.
Looks like a cigarette burn.
Keep scrolling through.
That's too
Here
large.
come a baby. Here's a little baby's born right there. There's day 0. Here's day 1. And here comes the fertilization. Look at the little fertilization. And here's the good cell division. Here's the biopsy and possible transfer day. Here's the compacting. Here's the ballocyst forming. Look at the little ballocyst, last day to transfer or freeze right there.
So that day 6 there, that's baby. But when you scroll all the way up to day 1, that's not baby because not fertilized yet, right?
No, this is baby.
That baby.
Right here's a little baby. Okay, let's go back to, let's listen to him. He's talking about a baby.
And if the baby is alive, how can it be frozen for years and years and years? I mean,
The little baby.
How many babies can you freeze and then bring back to life?
If this sinister, sadistic, evil, satanic reaction to fertilized eggs didn't disturb your soul, then my friend, something is wrong with you and you need to self-examine your conscience and your soul. The guy even called it a cigarette burn. They are literally mocking an embryo, a stage in human development. Listen, guys, life begins at the moment of conception, meaning as soon as the sperm enters the egg, a unique DNA separate from the mother and the father is formed. That is why scientists say life begins from the point of conception. Do you know when the baby develops a heartbeat? It develops a heartbeat when it becomes an embryo. That's 5 to 6 weeks after fertilization. These guys are literally mocking one of the life-giving stages that every human must undergo in order to be born and stay alive inside and outside of the womb. I just want to remind you that this is how much respect for life these atheist, secular, liberal feminists have for human life. It's absolutely disgusting, evil, and hypocritical. I bet they are happy they were not aborted or discarded as some unnecessary embryo. No wonder why then the birth rate and the nuclear family is declining. With this anti-life attitude and mentality, I mean, it's only a question of time before people with this mentality will self-destruct. Off the topic, but still related, remember, 78 million abortions are carried out each year. They even have a website that tracks and records every abortion live. It's called World Meter. Look at this. This is sickening. Just look at this. Look at this. Abortions worldwide this year. So far, almost 21 million, guys. All right? This is crazy. There you go. You can go and check it out. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I didn't. But you know what I mean. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you next time, guys. All right? Peace.